We've all probably seen this video from Boston Dynamics of the dancing robots, and frankly, it really pissed me off. Well, not because of the robots, which are fine, but because of what I was expecting. The same goddamn comments. Like all the other times Boston Dynamics has released anything about their products, we've heard the same things, the same comments like, they look like Terminator, Skynet, The Matrix, they're going to take over the world. People all the time freak out over these stupid robot uprising fantasies. But here is the thing, this is just a stunt, this is just a show-off from Boston Dynamics. It's marketing to present the capabilities of their robots, which are pretty amazing by the way. These robots are not intelligent, they're just machines that are programmed to make these movements. Would you be scared by an industrial robotic arm waving around? Probably not. We're just getting fooled by the human-like, or in case of a robot Spot, dog-like appearance of these machines. Then why am I so mad? The problem is that talking about Skynet or Matrix or Terminator and all this stuff trivializes the discussion, the serious discussion, the real-world discussion about robotics and artificial intelligence. People get on, oh no, the Terminator! They laugh a little bit, they make a couple of jokes on YouTube comments and then they move on. But in this way, real issues, real-world issues are not brought up, because they're all drowned in stupid sci-fi references. Don't get me wrong, I love science fiction. It's great for inspiration. But when it comes to robotics and artificial intelligence, usually in science fiction these are represented having human-like characteristics, both in look and in behavior. People seem to perceive robots and artificial intelligences only as threats when they are human-like, which is probably understandable. I mean, we do consider ourselves our biggest threat, and science fiction stories are, after all, stories about us humans. But robots and artificial intelligences do not need to be human-like to be dangerous. Dancing robots are not a serious issue, come on, it's just entertainment. But what if they given guns? You might ask. It might happen in the future, it might happen that we have robot soldiers in the future, but so far is not the case. So far, Boston Dynamics robots are pretty advanced in their movements, but still not so fluid and not able to fully replicate the movements of a real human being. So soldiers for the moment are still humans. But there are still some real-world potential threats about these technologies, which are not as fancy and eye-catching as dancing robots. They exist, they are around us. I'm talking about things like autonomous weapons. Did you know about autonomous weapons? Autonomous weapons are weapons that can autonomously decide who is a target and who is not, without any human decision in the loop. These systems are in development by countries like the United States, China, Russia. Check for example the campaign Stop Killer Robots, it's really eye-opening about the development of these weapons and the threats that they pose. And surely these weapons do not look like Terminator, they're not humanoid. But are they less scary because of this? And what about drones? Nowadays these drones are all over the place, even where they should not be. Like the mysterious drones that scouted an American nuclear power plant a few months ago. But again, these machines are not intelligent and they don't look like the ones from The Matrix, but they're still potentially dangerous. Or hell, think about artificial intelligence algorithms for policing and crime prediction. Algorithms designed to gather large amounts of data and process them to decide if a person is a good boy, is a nice citizen, or if he is a criminal. Yeah, again, these algorithms, they don't make impassioned speeches like Agent Smith in The Matrix, they don't have complex emotions, but artificial intelligence does not have to replicate human intelligence to be a potential threat to our society and to our freedom. This is the real deal, and it's here and it's kinda scary. Science fiction is not always a good predictor of the future. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Because, after all, it's meant to be entertaining, it's meant to create good stories and make us think, which is all fine, but reality is sometimes more complex, and usually not as glamorous as science fiction. We should stop seeing the world through Hollywood glasses, and we should definitely stop freaking out over some goddamn dancing robots. Let me know your opinion in the comments, thank you very much for watching, see you next time.